This is how a demonstrator would be neutralized in Iraq. These types of simulations are being staged by veteran soldiers as part of a campaign to protest against the war in Iraq, testify about what they claim is the brutal reality of this conflict, a so-called war for democracy which is in fact destroying the soul of America.
We're just trying to show the fear and the hardships that the soldiers go through and the impact that it has on that country and the people there.
With the presidential elections approaching, veterans against war have been stepping up marches and demonstrations like this one to catch media attention. Many of these veterans claim they went to Iraq willing to serve a noble cause, but were deceived into what they refer to as an illegal war, serving interests that are neither those of the American people nor those of the Iraqis.
I think it's more courageous when you stand up and speak the truth, and I think that's tougher than just picking up a gun and following the orders.
On the sidelines of every pacifist demonstration, protesters who have a very different opinion of the war in Iraq. They call themselves patriots or even pro-war militants, and they too want their message to be heard. The war in Iraq is part of the war against terrorism. It is justified because it is the security of America itself that is at stake. This is also Dan's position. A Democrat and former U.S. Army soldier, he'll be voting for John McCain for his hardline insistence that America should remain in Iraq.
Unfortunately, freedom's not free. Too many people think that it is. On 9/11, we lost almost 3,000 people in the space of a couple hours. Unfortunately, people do die in wars, and unfortunately, there's evil people in the world.
Citizens like Dan cannot imagine U.S. soldiers coming home defeated. The war in Iraq may no longer be making the news headlines in America, but voters will have Iraq on their minds when they'll elect their next president.